Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, fuck. Look at all these fucking things, god damn. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can make my microphone more fucking sensitive. Come on. I can't figure it out. Fuck it. Mercedes. Never mind. What's up, little boy? Little boy. Little boy. Little boy. Little boy. Come here. What? Little boy. I gotta rub oil all over these fucking things so that they don't get all rusty. I paid $200 for this fucking thing. I'm not gonna let it fucking get wrecked. It's kind of cool. The jaharps. I know nobody's watching, and probably nobody will watch. Nobody probably will won't, ever care. But this little piece of metal right here, fucking somebody spent a day making in central Russia. They engraved it. I forget the maker's name. A lot of these guys have a lot of the guys that I bought harps from have names. My camera doesn't really focus, but I remember this one was toned in 432 hertz. If you're into that hippy dippy shit, which is something, I guess, if you like your instruments toned in the frequency of the earth. I think this is my most expensive one. Yeah, I think I paid like $230 for this little piece of fucking metal. Yeah, this one's toned in G2. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fancy. I don't know. I didn't really buy it because it was expensive or anything. I just wanted to buy the best jar harp instruments out there. You know, if you play guitar, you want to get a fucking Stradivarius or, you know, whatever fucking badass guitar there is, made by the best maker. So this one's kind of interesting. It's kind of really fucking flimsy. I think I might have fucking broken, honestly. By playing it at like an angle and bent the reed. I might have to get it fixed. But yeah, it's toned in G2. I bought it from the harpery. Alright, fucking let's go. The thing with this one is the little thing that you strum. I forget what the fuck it's called. It bends on me, and then I can't play it like I'm used to. Like I'm playing it, and then this little part bends, and then I'm like, you know, played it, and it fucking bends. God damn it! It's a super fine little tiny instrument, but fucking, it's beautiful. I love it. Not even because I'm good at it. It's just I can appreciate somebody who gives a fuck about what they do. And somebody spent a long fucking time making this little fucking tiny jar harp in the middle of goddamn Russia. God dang. Ah, fuck, I bent it a little bit too much. I think I might have fucked this one up for sure. RIP this $250 jar harp. I'm sure I can just send it to somebody to get it fixed. Or to, you know, has a piece of sheet metal that they can. Oh god, dude, the reed's so fucked on this. You know, I'm sure I can send it to the harpery. Bebop's harpery, the dude I bought it from, and he can fix it, but fuck. Who knows? Fuck this jar harp. Alright, that one's gotta get fucking fixed. God damn it. Fuck that thing. Fucking trash. It's kind of fun just playing schizophrenic music. That makes no sense. I think I have 4 more draw harps I'm gonna play. Whether anyone wants to fucking see or not, I'm gonna play. No, 5 more draw harps, including this one. I don't give a fucking nobody wants to see. I'm gonna vibe and have a good old time. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. Just you wait. Hell yeah. Alright, I got fucking 4 more draw harps to go. Fucking, that has been 4 out of the 8 draw harps. I'm gonna leave the worst ones for last. Fuck that thing. I hate that draw harp. Alright, here we go. I almost broke my fucking tooth on this thing. Oh, no, fuck it. I'm not gonna play that one. That one's too good. I gotta leave that one towards the end. I think I'm gonna play my second to least favorite draw harp. I don't know. I kind of like this one. It kind of slaps sometimes. It's fucking tiny though. God damn. Look at this tiny little fucker. I can compare it to my dick. No, I'm just kidding. Here's a bottle of e-cig juice. Here's like a normal lighter. This thing's fucking tiny. This thing is toned in F something. It says F. This thing is toned in F. I don't know how much you guys give a fuck about your musical tones, but this thing is toned in F. I'm pretty sure this thing was made in like Thailand. I don't know. That's something I really like about jar harps too. That there's so many different jar harp makers that live all around the country. Like I have fucking 4 different jar harps from Russia. I have this one from fucking some Asian country. This one is like from fucking Siberia, not the fucking Russian Siberia, like the Asian Siberia. Fuck, what is it called? The one that they do with fruit thing. They're like, that's a fucking jar harp. That's where that from. Fucking, I forget the country, but they did the fucking throw singing. It's pretty fucking funny. Anyways, this is where this one's from as well. Alright. I got a jaw harp made from Ukraine now. The only thing wrong with this little tiny fucking jaw harp is that it doesn't make any fucking noise. It's like, it has no noise to it. Like, I can play it on this side of the room and fucking nobody can hear it on the other side of the room. It's fucking too small. I can play it as hard as I possibly can, too. God damn. This motherfucker, though. This motherfucker right here. This nigga right here. Let me tell you what about this motherfucker right here. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. This is you. Okay. Motherfucker right there. Mm-hmm. Alright, this was some fucking jar harp from Ukraine. I bought this from the dude who made it, actually. It's pretty fucking cool. It's the biggest fucking jar harp I have. I don't fucking know. Pretty neat. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I might play that one again. That one's probably one of my favorites. I got like 3 or 4 favorite jar harps. The thing about jar harps, though, if anyone ever wants to play them, you need to really practice the backstroke. So like when you're like, I'll show you. Like, it's like fingering a clit almost. Like you gotta, fingering a clit. You gotta get that rhythm down. Some, it is what it is. I mean, that's the best way I can fucking explain it. Here's my shittiest jar harp that I fucking. This is the very first jar harp I got. Made in like fucking Mongolia or something. Ugh. Again, this one doesn't make any fucking noise. Yeah, I don't like that one at all. That one sucks. This is what you get for like your 5-year-old kid that you don't give a fuck if they break, or maybe your 6-year-old kid. I don't think my my almost 9-year-old daughter is going to want to play it. But I'd give it to my 6-year-old. It's a break. All right, I'm going to go back to my 4 favorite jar harps. So, I mean, I kind of want to tell you the history. So these 2 type of jar harps, these are Van Garden jar harps. These are made in Russia by some fucking random Slavic dude that probably fucking hates Americans. He probably would hate my guts if I ever knew him, just simply because I'm American. But you know, pretty fucking good at making jar harps. And then this one was made by some dude in Ukraine. Clearly, he doesn't fucking hate Americans because he sent it right to my house from Ukraine. And then this is my favorite one. This was made by a really fucking dope artist in Ukraine, in Russia. I can I wish I remembered the artist off the top of my head, but every one of these jar harps, it's just like a specific, guitar type of company. Um, they all make their certain types of harps, and they all have their certain, call signs and shit, and little messages they leave on. I don't know. It's pretty fucking neat to me. I like it. Um, I definitely. Oh fuck! I definitely want to get some more here soon. But anyways, the bassy one of these is fucking wild sounding. The bassy Van Garden Russian jar harp. It's kind of like a mass-produced jar harp from Russia. It's kind of like the AK-47 of jar harps. You can buy them for relatively cheap. I think you can buy them on Amazon for like fucking 30, 40, 50 bucks. You can probably buy them on eBay for even cheaper. But I've never really had a problem with these rusting, really. So it's pretty cool. Anyways. Yeah, I can't play this one fast. This reed on this guy is too stiff to play it fast like I kind of want to. Anyways. So that's the bassy. That's my most bassy jar harp. I honestly don't like playing it that much. Fucking hurts to play. If this thing ever catches your lip or slaps you in the teeth, with this big ass fucking reed, god dang, it'll make your lip cut open. It'll fucking break your teeth. And also, it used to have a little bead up in the reed, and it fell out and shot out somewhere. Kind of pissed me off. It's just fucking yeeted itself into nowhere. Anyways, I'll play probably my favorite harp. Fuck, this one's also really good too, but fuck, goddamn it. I'm so I don't know. I have so many of these fucking jar harps now, dude. I couldn't buy guns, so I bought jar harps, and I grew plants. Fuck. Goddamn, it's fucking so good. All right. God damn, I was going fucking hard as hell. God damn. Fucking. Oh, fuck. God damn, my fucking hand is starting to hurt. Oh! Hello, Sonny. I see. I see you looking at me. I know you don't see me looking at you. Dagger boy, dagger boy, dagger boy. Dagger boy, dagger boy, dagger boy, dagger boy, dagger boy, dagger boy. Oh, dagger boy. You're the sweetest little boy. I gotta let my little fingies take a break from the jar. They'll fuck my fingers up. And my lips. I really want to get really good at playing like a techno type song with my jaw harp. I'll try to play one now. It's fucking not easy. Let me tell you what. Fuck. It was good for a second there. Fuck me, man. God damn it. It almost was there. Fuck. I mean, I think the thing that really makes good music is people that have gone through fucked up situations and have dealt with fucked up things. Like fucking look at Nirvana, look at fucking all the great fucking music makers in the world. You know, they're making music about things that are really fucked and fucked up their life, and fucked them up. Maybe personally. Who knows? I think that's an interesting thing to think about. Anyways, I'll try this one. I'll try to do a techno song with this one. I think this one is a little bit easier to do with. I was close with the other one, but fuck. Ew, there's a hair on this. What the fuck? There's a bowl. There's a bowl. Okay. There's a boy. 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 My fucking dog is throwing me off. God damn it, Sonny. Control yourself, son. Sonny boy. Sonny boy. Country boy. I love you. Yeah. Fuck! God damn it. This fucking instrument is so simple, but yet it's so hard to fucking master. God damn it. It's pissed me the fuck off. Oh, fuck. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Fuck. I'm getting close. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna try this fucking retarded $250 jar. I don't know why the fuck I spent this much money on this thing. I probably could have bought this from the DT Magic on eBay for fucking $40, but I bought it secondhand from somebody who sells fucking jar. Fuck me. That was fucking decent, I guess. If I wasn't fucking drooling over it, goddamn. Alright. Goddamn! Shoo! Let's go! Fuck! Hell yeah, that was pretty fucking good. I'm pretty happy with that. My little fingies are getting tired. Goddamn. All right, I gotta play that type of song, but with this jar harp because I've done it before, and I know I've been able to get really good at it before. But playing a jar harp is just like anything else. Playing a jar harp is just like anything else. It's like fucking playing guitar. You got to warm up to it. You know what I mean? And this jar harp is not even like that expensive. Like if any of you guys want to buy a jar harp, buy one of these Russian, jar harps on Amazon. They're not expensive. They're pretty fucking tough. Like you can beat the shit out of them. Like you can play them wrong. I mean, they will break your teeth. They will fucking cut your lip open if you play them wrong. But all you gotta do is do this. Go cheese. Put it on your teeth, so that the reed goes in the middle of your. Put it on it. Put it on your teeth so that the reed goes in the middle of your teeth. Make sure the reed of the middle of the jar harp doesn't hit your teeth. Have your teeth open slightly. I guess it's going to be a lot harder. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my future self that's going to watch this fucking weird live stream that I'm making that nobody's watching. Mercedes. That's who I'm talking to. So yeah. I mean, I guess if you have really fucked up teeth, it's going to kind of suck. Luckily, I was born with fucking decent teeth. I didn't ever even get braces or retainers or anything. These are my natural teeth. They're not plastic. Fuck. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jim Billy. Fucking cheers, buddy. My wife thought I was talking to nobody. I thought I was just one of my random family members watching the fucking live stream to support me. I didn't really think anyone fucking, on YouTube was actually watching their shit. So thank you, Jim Billy. I appreciate you, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a techno song now with this jar harp. That was kind of just me strumming randomly. I gotta kind of actually think about, the song. Generally, when I play jar harp, I'm just fucking going ham, and whatever rhythm comes to mind, I'm fucking doing. So I'll try to play a techno jar harp song now. I can do better. I can definitely do better. I'm not very happy with that. Fuck me. So the thing with jar harps is, the smaller the reed, the easier it is to play it. Like double. So like if you pluck it once, going straight, and then you pluck it back, you can like. So if you have a smaller jar harp like these three, like these three, it's super easy to play the reed super fast. But like, with these four, They have bigger reeds, and they're bigger draw harps. So like you really need to fucking, you really got to time that shit perfectly. And like I have so many fucking jar harps, and I played them all like the same amount of time. I bet like if I had one jar harp only, and I only ever practiced on one jar harp, I probably would get really fucking good at playing like techno beats type shit. I don't know. You guys could look up fucking techno fucking techno jar harp. There's fucking Vigilant. Atenya is my favorite. I'll type it in chat. I can't fucking spell. It's some random French dude. I don't know. It's something. It's something like that. It's not that, but it's close. I mean, anyways, you can buy this jar harp on Amazon for like $20. So if anyone ever wants to play a jar harp, $20. If you're bored, you have nothing to do, you want to pass some time, $20. You can buy this exact jar harp right here, and this will literally tell you exactly everything you need to know about playing jar harps. I honestly don't know why I fucking have spent so much money on all these different jar harps. Anyways, give me 1 second. I don't know. That's the thing with these little tiny jar harps. Fucking, they're so small. Like I can't like breathe through them. So like, I don't know if anyone knows anything about jar harps. They're harmonic, so you can breathe through them. So like as I play, I go, and I can breathe in, or I can breathe out. Um, which is where you get a lot of your like added rhythms. I'll show you kind of with my biggest jar harp. But I don't know. I need to get better at doing breathing in and breathing out. Fucking, I've been playing the dry harp like nonstop for fucking 5 months, and I still. I mean, maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist, and I really like, playing really good music that actually, I like it. Maybe that's what it is. Who fucking knows? But it's fun to play. You can make your own music up as you go. All right, I gotta at least get this fucking song done that I'm trying to play, and then I'm gonna hop off and go to bed. I'm fucking tired, and I gotta work tomorrow. Um, oh fuck. I played this song so many different times too. Well, not the song. I don't play the same song twice ever playing jaw harp because like it's not like I'm reading a music script. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm playing my violin and I'm playing fucking Pachelbel Canon in D. Um, but you can have, you can. I don't know if anyone ever played instruments, but you can play the same song. You can play the same song in different chords. So it's the same exact song, same tempo, everything, but it's in a different chord. So it's either um, higher pitch, lower pitch, yada yada yada. Okay, that's good enough. Fuck, I can't. I don't know what it is, man. Fucking, I can play my jar harp so much better when I know nobody's watching. I don't know what it is. It is what it is. If you guys want to talk about some random shit and put it in chat, we can talk. I know, no. Even literally, if even nobody was in this chat, man, fucking, um, I'm gonna save this fucking live stream. I'm gonna save the live stream, and it's gonna be on my internet forever. It's gonna be, under my name, under my face forever. So I'm watching it. I'm gonna rewatch this no matter what. Um, so I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'll try it. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I'll keep trying. God damn! Fuck Jimmerdelli. You're making me want to play even longer, man. I have no clue who the fuck you are. You might be a Fed boy. You might be my ex. You might be my ex's mom. you might be. You might just be some random cool dude on YouTube, which I assume you are. Um, um, I really just want to get this fucking song done that I want to play, and then I'm gonna fucking be done because this is fucking pissing me off. Ugh. Ugh. I really want to do it with this cheapest jaw harp that I have because fucking, I want to be able to. Fuck yeah, buddy. My bad. All right, I'll shut the fuck up. That was a pretty good fucking stream, though, man. It was pretty fun watching him get past that. Goddamn. Fucking cheers. Ugh. God damn it, man. Yeah, I just got this PC like fucking 3 months ago, and I think Discord kept fucking with me, um, or some other app. Like I would have my fucking settings all set up, and like I could talk through my actual microphone, and then hear everyone through my fucking, hear audio through my actual fucking speaker, and not have to wear a headset. But it kept like fucking auto changing itself. What the fuck? Anyways, oh fuck, man. If you wanna talk about anything, man, just put a subject in chat, and I'll ramble on about it. I'm from Minnesota, and I live 25 minutes away from where this fucking shooting happened. Yeah, dude, I literally don't get it. The only way that fixed it was I put my headset on. This is what it is. Anyways, if you have a subject that you want me to talk about with you, just put it in fucking chat, man. Fuck, dude. I wish I was not in Minnesota anymore, dude. I fucking. It's not like I don't like the people in Minnesota, dude. I really don't like the politics. I don't like the court system. Um, yeah, pretty much that's it. Sounds good, man. Fucking buy a jar harp then, dude. Go buy one of these fucking things on Amazon for 20 bucks or whatever. 30, 30 bucks. I mean, Minneapolis is pretty much just like Detroit, just like more liberal. Slightly more liberal, I would say. I have a buddy who lives in Michigan, and yeah, just like that. Anyways, I'm gonna play a song, man. I really want to get this fucking song done, and then I want to fucking go to bed. Alright, I think that's fucking close enough. Fuck, man. I can't do it. I can't play as good as I want to right now. It's pissed me off, but fucking. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to start trimming more, even if I only have, one even if you're the only dude who wants to watch me fucking play my jaharps or ramble on about whatever random bullshit, dude. Fuck. Anyways, R.I.P. King Cobra. Fuck, man. Even to this day, dude. Fucking so sad. It's also honestly disgusting because fucking Jessica, his ex fucking girl, who sent him a bunch of poison seeds, is still live streaming, and like nobody's in her fucking live stream comments like, why did you push Josh to want to kill himself? Even not like after she took seeds. There's different live streams with Jessica and Josh Saunders, King Cobra. What did Caesar Robot said? What did he say? Can you tell me? Um, but yeah, Jessica is still live streaming all the fucking time and getting fucking hella fucking live, hella fucking donations. And like I would never fucking. I don't even have my shit set up to even have donations. I don't want donations, dude. I'm fine. I just like making content and meeting new people. I don't want money. Yeah, he was not like some lol cow, dude. I never viewed Josh as a lol cow though, dude. I never, dude. I've had friends in my personal life that were just like Josh, dude, and all Josh wanted was some friends, dude. That's all he ever wanted. He was a very weird fucking, you know, compared to, all the people you go to high school with, all the people that you grew up with. Josh is a very unique guy compared to, those kind of people. Um, I never thought he was weird though. I've met people like Josh in my personal life. One of my best friends was a guy just like Josh, and he ended up taking estrogen, and he went transgender on me, and he wanted me to start calling him Luna, and that was pretty much the end of our friendship after that. But he, my friend Dante, that was his name. Before he transgendered himself. He was just like Josh, dude. He was drunk nonstop, dude. He wouldn't only want to hang out, if we were getting fucking high as fuck, fucking drinking copious amounts of alcohol. Um, man, Josh was gonna kill himself any other way, dude. I mean, I had a friend who was younger than me. I had a friend who was 23. His name was I mean, he's not my friend anymore because he stole shit from my house when I let him sleep in my house. But I had a friend who was like 23, and he would only drink straight vodka on an empty stomach, yada yada yada, like constantly, fucking like for more than a year straight. He would drink vodka on an empty stomach, and he's actually the guy that introduced me to my wife. So I can't be that mad at him. But his name was Sebastian, um, and he had pancreatitis, and he got put in the hospital. And I remember visiting him in the hospital with my wife, um, and he almost died from it at 23 years old. No, like 23 years old, man. Just straight drinking straight booze, man. It's fucking insane. I don't know, man. There's also been different live stream. Like there's a live stream of Josh with when Josh was the thing I think about really is Josh was with Jessica, and there's a live stream with Jessica live streaming, and people have it recorded, and Josh is in the background saying that he pulled out a shotgun, and Jessica said, "What are you gonna shoot me?" And Josh said, "No, I'm gonna shoot myself." And me personally, I've been in a really fucked up relationship, and I know how bad relationships can get um, with gaslighting, with manipulation, shit like that, man. I know how bad a relationship can potentially get, man. Um, Especially when one person is just egging the other person on, which is really what it seemed like for Jessica and Josh, which is really sad. But um, Josh seemed like he was already, fucking suicidal. He already wanted to fucking end his life, especially after Ozzy died. Dude, he literally had fucking Ozzy Osbourne. He literally had, yeah, he literally had Ozzy tattooed on one of his fucking hands, dude. So after Ozzy died, and he has the fucking Ozzy tattoo on his hand, dude. sorry for the fucking ear rape. My bad. You know, he's gonna want to fucking die himself. You know what I mean? Hey man, who knows? He was, he was a compulsive alcoholic. You know, we never was there ever a live stream where Josh ever fucking even had like a glass of water in his hand? Was there ever a live stream where Josh fucking ate something healthy? I guess we won't know until the coroner reports come out, and even then, I don't think it's gonna come out. And the reason I feel like he might have killed himself was because in his dad Clint's, Clint, the original video that said that he killed himself. Yeah, I mean, having a bunch of bad bacteria in your teeth probably doesn't help, but um, Clint said in his live stream he led it with Josh had been a victim of bullying, a victim of abuse his whole life. That's what he led it with. Um, so it kind of leads me to believe that either Clint said that Clint is leading us on to believe that he killed himself either by taking some type of substance. And if he had blue lips, I wouldn't be surprised if he took a bunch of fentanyl, perk 30s, overdosed on heroin and died, or if he took some of those pills or ate some of those seeds that Jessica gave him. I've had three personal, really close friends overdose and die on fentanyl. Um, and I'm in my mid 20s, so I'm still a young fucking dude. And people are dying fucking left, right, and center from fentanyl. And that's one thing I can really honor Trump for is that he's cracking down on those people that are importing fentanyl, or at least he's making them afraid that they're going to crack down on him on those type of drug dealers. Drug dealers, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, Josh definitely. In Clint's video, you can rewatch it, man. Like he literally leads it with Josh was bullied his whole life. He has been suicidal for much of his life, and Clint truly appreciates people on the internet who are actually his fans that actually supported him. And I don't fucking know, dude. I have no clue, dude. He didn't seem like he was you know taking perk 30s. He didn't seem like to me that he was getting high at opioids. But Ozzy just died. Ozzy died, man, and Ozzy was his idol. Ozzy was his fucking his main source of happiness, man. Like he listened to Ozzy Osbourne fucking every single day. He had Ozzy Osbourne tattooed on his fist, so it wouldn't surprise me if he somehow found some fentanyl somehow found some kind of drug, somehow overdosed on something, and killed himself because he was so depressed, so sad, about Ozzy Osbourne and his death. It wouldn't surprise me, but we all know that he drank fucking copious amounts of alcohol as well. And I've seen different posts saying like his liver was, um, bloated in some of his last few live streams, and we're never gonna know, dude. The coroner is never gonna fucking tell us the coroner report. Clinton is never gonna fucking tell us the coroner report. Um, all we can do is assume, essentially, and it's kind of gross to me that his fucking ex girlfriend Jessica is still live streaming constantly, and for whatever fucking reason, there's still people watching her live streams and donating her money. Um, you know, and there's past live streams when Jessica was literally driving Josh Saunders, King Cobra, fucking insane, just driving him fucking nuts, pushing him to the point of pulling out a shotgun and saying that he wants to fucking kill himself. There's there's a video of that. There's audio recording of that, and it makes me pretty sick that people still support her when she put Josh through a relationship like that. Um, I mean, he was gonna die, and I think whether people sent him alcohol or sent him money, he would have used that money to go buy alcohol anyways. You're not gonna stop an alcoholic from buying alcohol. That kind of is what it is, man. Um, you can't force somebody to get help if they don't want to get help. And trust me, man, I can I can kind of tell you from a firsthand experience. Um, I've had family members die from alcoholism. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, definitely, you're not wrong, man. If people just sent him money, yeah, then he wouldn't have been sober enough to at least order DoorDash the alcohol to his house, or walk to the store, or ride his little bike to the store. Yeah, dude, my great grandpa died from alcoholism, and then my mom's side, and then um my mom's dad died from alcoholism as well. Well, he didn't necessarily die from alcoholism. It probably contributed to his cancer, though, I would assume. Um, but you know, self-destructive behavior, is something that you can't really control within people. I feel like, whether you're gonna give Josh money, whether you're gonna, buy Josh beers, you know, he was gonna still find a way to buy booze and get fucked up no matter what. And even if it wasn't alcohol, he probably would have found something else. Um, that's kind of just human nature, man. Um, Especially in men too, is what I've noticed. Especially with me being a man, and all my friends are men. Um, a lot of people. Well, whether they're self-conscious, whether they're nihilistic, whether they're depressed, the easiest way to cure that, feeling is some type of drug, some type of alcohol, and that's just it's gonna be what it is, until forever, man. You can't ever escape that. But um, like I said, man, I've had three people in my close life that have died from fentanyl. Um, if you're gonna do drugs, I would recommend definitely not doing psychedelic or not doing opioids. And I mean, I have met multiple people that have been able to take psychedelics like ketamine, LSD, mushrooms, and they were able to get over whatever PTSD or depression, that was really fucking with them. That was pushing them to the point of wanting to drink themselves to sleep every night. Um, and fuck, dude, could you imagine being like a police officer? Could you imagine? Could you imagine being a police officer? Like, fuck, I know everyone hates police officers, and I mean, I've had bad experiences with police officers myself. But fuck, dude, um, could you imagine being the only guy that shows up to a scene when a dude fucking blows his brains up, and you're trying to fucking resuscitate some dude who literally has no head. Um, you know, you're gonna have some type of really fucked up, deep rooted PTSD dealing with incidences like police deal with. Um, and I would never want to do that fucking job. And they don't get fucking paid nearly enough as they should for having to deal with shit like that, man. Like fuck. But it is what it is, man. Fuck. Yeah, man. I mean, I like to drink. I mean, I like to drink, and I work in I'm a electrician. I'm an electrician for a very small company. It's literally just me and the owner, and I might start looking for new work, honestly, because I have more bills to pay than what he can afford to pay me. It sounds interesting, man. My dog wants to play with me. Um, what is skilled maintenance all imply? Like, are you like a maintenance guy for like a apartment complex type thing? Is that what you're saying? God damn. So you do skilled maintenance for the feds? Oh, dude, fucking dude. That's what I don't understand with people who say that they don't want to get into the trades. They'd rather work at the fucking McDonald's at 45 years old, dude. Fucking, you can literally download an AI app now at this time and age and ask fucking Grok. Ask him a question. Ask him what the fuck you're doing, and whatever AI, whether it's Chat GPT, whether it's Grok, they'll fucking tell you exactly what the fuck to do, and you can literally do something that somebody could have done for themselves. You know what I mean? Hey man, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, that's all that matters. Um, but ultimately, I never was ever really happy doing any type of job that I've, been doing. Right now, doing the jobs that I'm doing, I'm really happy working with this guy that I'm working with. But um, it's kind of hard because he owns the business that I work for, and if he doesn't, trust me to go do quotes for new customers, and he doesn't do a bid before a job, I'm kind of just SOL. I'm just not working. But if he can find a customer that wants to pay him slash pay us to do a job for them, then yeah, we can fucking go do a job. But yeah, he's still the boss, and it is what it is. I feel like um, I maybe would be able to make more money just starting my own business, but this is what it is. I'm still enjoying it more than ever. Uh, More than I ever did working in the union. And I'm still making more money too than I ever did working in the union in Minnesota. So yeah, I be EW. I worked for 292, and they kicked me out because I texted another apprentice to come to my jujitsu gym to spar me because he was treating me like shit. I literally texted him some shit like, "Hey man, if you really got a problem, come to my gym and come fight me. I'm the youngest brother of three brothers. I'm the littlest brother of three brothers, so I'm the youngest in my family. So I put up with bullshit my whole life, and conflict is kind of my middle name. And if you really want to fuck with me, you know, let's go figure it out, man. Let's go settle it like men." And then he went and rattled. He went and ratted to the fucking IBEW. He went and ratted to the fucking JATC. And they kicked me out. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, man. It is what it is. No, not linesman. I did low voltage electrician work. So it's like limited energy. So it's like installing cameras, pulling cable for data systems, um, pulling cable for security systems, pulling cable, and then also installing like card access. So like pulling the cables for like if you have like a little key fob that you put up to a door. Um, yeah, I pulled the cables and then would terminate that and set it up. Yeah, I've never gone up that high. I think the most things that I've worked on is 120 volts. And now that I'm working non-union, man, I can really do whatever the fuck I want to do. Um, the thing about working non-union is that I've been fucking electrocuted a few times. I guess that was one of the few good things about working in the union is that they're fucking anal as fuck about their job sites, and that everything that their fucking people work on is turned off. Um, but whatever makes you feel alive, right? Yeah, I mean it doesn't really even matter the volts though. It matters the current. So like it kind of matters how big the capacitors are and how big the flow of the current through the wires. It doesn't matter. Like you can have a 12 gauge wire that's pushing fucking 1,000 volts. That doesn't really hurt to touch. Like you can have a car battery and you can touch both sides of the car battery, and it has a lot of fucking volts, but it doesn't have the current to really kill you or even really fucking affect you at all. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm a lot more worried about like, dude. You know, I built a Chick-fil-A. That's what I've been doing for the past fucking week and a half. I was building a Chick-fil-A, and I was on the top of a 10-foot ladder, top step of a 10-foot ladder most of the fucking time. And I was more worried about some random Mexican dude who's a masonry worker or a carpenter running into my ladder and pushing my fucking ladder over and pushing my ass off and making me fall 10 feet onto the ground, um, and make me fucking break my back or fucking snap my neck. I'm a lot more worried about me falling off of a ladder, doing what I'm doing, than me getting shocked by something. But I guess, yeah, if I have, ever since working non-union, I have been up on a ladder, and I have gotten a little, a little jolt of energy, and it did fucking scare the shit out of me, and I could have maybe have fallen off of a ladder and gotten hurt, but I didn't. I ain't no little bitch. I can take a little shock. My heart's not gonna give up on me. I wasn't born with some weird, heart defect. Yeah, that's because you're in the fucking union, dude. That's what the union does, dude. I was in a union for 2 years, bro. It's kind of crazy, honestly, if you really think about it, dude. The union, they get all these jobs that, you know, whatever company or whatever government contract pays them fucking endless amounts of money, and then lets them use list the whole fucking job, just so they don't fall off a simple ladder. Um, when they could hire somebody non-union that would just use ladders and get it done faster and get it done for less money. It's pretty fucking crazy, man. Um, working union and now working non-union. It's pretty fucking nuts. I mean, the last job that I did, I was working on a Boston Scientific building, and I think it was either Maplewood or Maple Grove, Minnesota. I think it was Maple Grove, Minnesota. A giant fucking Boston Scientific building. And what they had me doing was hanging and then wiring up sound masking speakers, which is essentially just speakers that make white noise, so that if somebody had their phone hacked, there's just like a bunch of white noise in the background always constantly, so that their audio recording would never work. Um, and I hung up like 700 of them at least. I hung up the whole third floor of that building. I hung up every single fucking one of them. Um, and then the second floor I got like halfway through before the union kicked me out because of some fucking bullshit that happened with the company that I worked for previously. Than the one that was having me do that job. I worked for a company called Muska Electric in Minnesota, and then those fucking cucks were fucking retarded, and they fired me for nonsense. And then I worked for Egan, EGAN, and I fucking loved working for Egan, man. They were fucking awesome. Um, but yeah, the union kicked me out of Egan um, because of what happened to Muska. It made no fucking sense. And it's fucking retarded. And I was already on that job site for like fucking 3 months, and like I knew exactly what I was doing. I was fucking in the zone. Yada yada yada. I was fucking killing it. Nobody in that company ever had issues with me. I was a good employee, and the union just straight up didn't like me, man. And like I appealed it as well. I appealed them trying to kick me out, and like I had fucking so much more evidence and more documentation because, but I think they didn't like me as a person, man. Um, I think that really is what it came down to. They didn't like me as a person. Maybe my politics, because I'm not a fucking weird leftist um, retard. Um, because I don't let people abuse me and use me. I think that's really what it came down to, man. And the union didn't like that, and they don't want people working for them that are able to think for themselves and able to um, you know have coherent thoughts. Yeah, dude, that's another weird thing with the union. So like, you can't use, so you can use an 8 foot ladder, but you can't step on like the third step up without being tied off to something. But how do you get tied off to something unless you fucking climb up the ladder all the way and have something to tie up to? Like, what the fuck? It makes no sense. Yeah, a lot of the union jobs that I was on, it's either like nobody gives a fuck about what the union or what OSHA says, and they just like blatantly violate all those rules, or it's a job site that I was on for Boston. What is it? What was it? I know it's a company owned by DARPA, which is kind of a little bit scary because we built like a bunch of laboratories for DARPA, and I have all their prints still. I know exactly how their whole building is laid out. So it's a little spooky. And they were definitely doing some weird shit. I have all the fucking. I know exactly what every laboratory was used for. There was laboratories for like human tissues. So like they were literally like taking fucking tissue off of humans and then testing them for things and like other like even more weird shit. I don't remember off the top of my head, but fucking this building that I worked at, installing these sound masking speakers for low voltage. It was fucking weird as hell, dude. Fucking. I know in some of the most of the laboratories they had like a robot in there that we had to pull cables to program, because a lot of these robots run off of like Cat 6 wires, which is low voltage. It connects to Ethernet, and then you can program it off of a system, like a computer. But fucking dude, it was so fucking weird. This fucking place that I was at for like fucking, I don't know. It's definitely like 4 months. 4 months I was there full time, so I know that place like the back of my hand, and I also have all their prints. Um, in I don't. It's either Maple. It's either Maplewood or Maple Grove, Minnesota. Fucking, I don't know, dude. It's one of the fucking two. Is it Boston Scientific? No, it's not. I don't think it was Boston Scientific. What the fuck was it? Fuck. I don't know. All I know is that it was owned by DARPA. 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 One of those big military contractors. And it was like a place for researching what I assume weird fucking, medical resources and medical experiments. Yeah, Boston Dynamics. Boston Dynamics. Dynamics. That sounds about right. Yep, I think it was Boston Dynamics. But Boston Dynamics, yeah, like I said, is owned by DARPA. Um, you know, which is like $1 billion company. Hold on, let me catch up on your messages. Fuck, dude. If Boston Dynamics ever wanted to hire me, I'd probably be down to work for them. I don't know why the fuck they would ever want to hire me though. Dude, their building was fucking insane though. Like literally, it's fucking crazy. Like the layout of that building it makes your head hurt. Literally, like it's a maze. First of all, to begin with, you can barely figure out where the fuck you're going. It's a giant fucking building. I think I was walking 7 miles a fucking day in this Boston Dynamic building. Um, and there's like rooms everywhere. There's fucking corners everywhere. There's random escalators Like you have to walk through like 3 different corridors to even get to the fucking escalator to even get up to the fucking second floor. Um, it doesn't make any fucking sense the way they had their building laid out. Like they literally laid out their building just so it would confuse people walking around. It seemed like to me, looking at the prints and wiring it. I mean, if you're not working union, you don't need to fucking follow any of those rules, dude. Like I used a 10 foot ladder the last fucking 3 days. I used a 10 foot ladder the last 3 days on like the second to top step, up high in the rafters. The only thing about standing up on the top of a giant ladder is being able to hold on to the rafters. So like if I can hold on to the sprinklers or hold on to the rafters, I'm not too concerned because at least if somebody knocks my ladder over, I can at least fucking hold on to something that I can support my body weight with. And I'm strong enough that I can fucking hold my body weight up for a little while. So, I can just fucking hold on from the rafters if somebody knocks my fucking ladder over. Um and start screaming like, "Ah, fucking come save me, yeah!" You know what I mean? If somebody knocked my ladder over, um for somebody to come put my ladder back up to fucking underneath my feet. And generally on a job site where there's a bunch of trades working on top of each other, which is what I'm used to, especially in new construction. um People are generally pretty fucking chill with not running into other people on ladders, except for Mexicans. Not the Mexican people. The fucking Mexican dudes that don't speak English, dude. Like the Mexican fucking drywallers, the Mexican fucking carpenters, the Mexican masonries, the Mexican tile workers, those type of people, dude. They can't fucking speak English, especially in Minnesota, dude, because fucking Minnesota loves having illegal immigrants fucking do all of the jobs. They love fucking having all these random people from Mexico fucking doing all of the hard work and taking all the work away from actually uh native born Minnesotans. So those people are pretty sketchy to work around, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, dude, and I kind of the last job I did, when I was working for the union, the whole fucking job I did was on scissorless, and obviously I'm scissorless certified, yada yada yada. Um, but the thing about scissorless is that and inevitably you're gonna fucking if you have a fucking bunch of electricians running around on scissorless, you're gonna fucking destroy the fucking building because you're gonna run into walls. You're gonna accidentally turn your wheels one way when you meant to turn them the other way, and you're gonna fucking destroy the drywall. And the company that is making all the electricians use fucking scissor lifts for their giant fucking $1 million, multi-million-dollar job. They're gonna pay another fucking 500 grand just for drywallers to come and fucking fix all the damage from what the fucking electricians did. It doesn't make sense. And they could just fucking have all the electricians use fucking ladders, like which electricians literally always fucking have done for fucking the last 60 fucking 80 years, dude. Like it doesn't make sense. But that's the union for you. I mean, that's the union. Yeah, dude, I don't know how much longer I want to be in my industry, honestly, man. I might try and go into a different union, honestly. I mean, I'm really good at electrical work, and I might go try to do high voltage electrical work outside of the union because it seems like those guys get paid way fucking more money than me. Um, unless I wanted to start my own business in low voltage. I mean, it is kind of fun just fucking hanging cameras. Like I've worked, when I was working in the union, I worked at the Minneapolis like main airport. I had to like pass the security clearance and everything to be able to get on the tarmac. And so that was kind of fun to like go around that area and then videotape everything and see how it's all laid out. You know, and then I was also in the Minnesota Health and Human Services data center. Um, I could have really fucked some shit up in there if I wanted to. I did a job in there, but most of those jobs with the government most of those jobs that the government does is union contracts. So I think I might go non-union and go. I might try to go non-union and find a high voltage non-union type job because there's a lot more money in high voltage than there is in low voltage. And also, it doesn't make any fucking sense. With a high voltage license in Minnesota, you can do every single job that a limited energy license can do without the limited energy license. But me right now, currently, I have a limited energy license, and all I can do is limited energy. So how the fuck does that make sense? Like, what the fuck? Why do I want to be stuck in limited energy for the rest of my life? Um, like, yeah, I know I'm good at it and I can do it, and I'm probably a lot better at it than a lot of the high voltage guys. But they're making fucking 50% more money than me as an apprentice, like as a new guy. So why the fuck would I like? Why would I want to get stuck, working and making $23 an hour when I could go into high voltage and barely know what the fuck I'm doing and make $30 an hour, $35 an hour? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I don't know. And the guy I'm working for right now, I'm literally working for a guy who owns his own company. So it's just me and him, and I like him. He's a cool guy, but unless he's gonna start paying me more money and start getting me more work, it's probably gonna get to that point. Yeah, dude, I'm in my mid 20s. I'm 26. I don't know about HVAC, man. Fucking HVAC just seems kind of boring to me, dude. HVAC seems easy as fuck, but it seems boring, dude. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to figure it out, dude. HVAC. I worked a bunch of HVAC guys though, and HVAC just seems fucking boring. Um, I'd probably want to be a fucking insulator before I was a fucking HVAC guy. And then if I was an insulator, I'd probably be fucking breathing in cancerous chemicals my whole fucking life. Oh, dude, fucking even. I mean, low voltage, limited energy guys up here in Minnesota. Like my boss charges $150 an hour just to fucking go out to a job. Um, he just needs to start fucking paying me more money. Um, so I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him, and if he doesn't want to pay me more money, then I'm gonna have to figure it out. But at least I got a job. At least I'm fucking doing something. I'm not fucking selling drugs or selling guns or doing something illegal. Yeah, you think I got time, dude? But I have 4 kids. I really don't have time, dude. I have 4 kids. I might be 26 years old, but I have a fucking a daughter who's about to be 9. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and then a kid that's gonna be born soon. so I really don't have time. Look at this pretty face, man. I gotta keep passing down my genetics, man. But yeah, you're right, man. No doubt. I got plenty of time. Fucking in Minnesota, dude, the Somalians are outbreeding and making more kids than all the white people, dude. I'm trying to combat that. Not because I don't like Somalians or anything. I'm not racist. Fuck. I just I love kids, and I would love to make as many kids as I possibly can. So that comes with me having to have a good job. I gotta get a good fucking job. Yeah, dude, I've met a few. I mean, not a few, but I met one pretty cool Somali dude when I was in school for the JATC, the IBEW JATC. There was one Somali dude that seemed pretty cool. Um, he was kind of fucking stupid though because he didn't realize he couldn't understand why his company didn't like him, and why nobody wanted to work with him. And I think that's kind of a common thing in the construction trade, at least in Minnesota, dude, because all the companies are owned by white people. They want to work with white people. Most construction trades are owned by white people, and they want to work with white people. Not to say that a Somali dude wouldn't be able to work with one of these companies, but if they're annoying and they, if they can't get along with people and they act entitled or they act smart or they act, like they know more about something than somebody else, then them being Somali fucking doesn't help them at all. Dude, speaking about fighting and crying, dude, I got kicked out of the union because this one fucking retarded Mexican fucking asshole thought that he knew how to do his job better than I do, and he was a fucking apprentice too. He knew nothing more than what I knew, and he came all in my grill when I was doing my own fucking shit. The foreman told me to do my own task, and I was doing it. I was doing it fine. I was fucking doing it fast, having my own fucking doing a doing a good job. And this fucking retarded Mexican kid from fucking New York came all up in my grill, and he's like, "What are you doing? Are you milking the clock? What do you think you're doing?" And then he got up in my grill. He raised his voice, fucking got all aggressive towards me. He like attacked me and my like work ethic and like me as a person. And like I'm like I laughed at him at the time, but then I sent him a text message like, "Dude, if you really have a problem," I sent him a text message after the fact, after I already left the job, and I'm like, "Dude, if you really got a problem, you can come to my jujitsu gym, and you can spar me, and we can fight." And then he went and bitched to the union. And that's really ultimately how I got kicked out of the IBEW 292 local 292 union, because I wasn't gonna let some random other fucking Mexican apprentice treat me like shit that knew nothing more than me. He wasn't my fucking foreman. He wasn't my boss. He knew nothing. Who the fuck is this guy to fucking tell me what to do? Fuck him. If he's gonna treat me like shit, dude, then fucking throw it down. the fuck? What the fuck does low IQS mean, man? What does low IQS mean, bro? I got you, dude. The fucked up thing about low voltage is that working in low voltage, you need to have. Okay, the thing about electrical work is that high voltage guys, they do easier work. Like their work is easier than low voltage, which is what I do, but they get paid way fucking more money. Low voltage is like technology, so it's like installing cameras, programming security systems, installing security systems, um, installing and pulling CO2s for fucking carbon, pop machines, fucking um, fire alarm systems, pulling fire alarm systems, programming fire alarm panels, and like I've been doing all that shit lately, and like that takes a lot more fucking knowledge and warehouse and IQ than just fucking bending fucking pipe, putting pipe up in the ceiling, and having lights going on and having outlets and fucking bringing power to a door and bringing power to different devices. Actually, pulling low voltage cable takes a lot more skill. I feel like in my mind than what it takes for high voltage guys. I mean, I do know high voltage guys do pull Cat 6 and they do pull low voltage cables to certain things, which is what I do. Um, but I get paid fucking like $10 less an hour than them, which makes no fucking sense. And why the fuck do I want to keep doing this? I might as well go fucking find a high voltage company, you know, that's gonna pay me more money to do like you know simpler work. It sounds pretty interesting, man. Yeah, feel free, man. Um, I'll put my my Discord in chat if you ever want to put something in Discord. Feel free. Oh fuck. Sounds good, bro. Uh, yeah, I mean it's mine and my buddy's Discord. It's just mine and his. But he's been going through his own shit lately, so we haven't been talking. But yeah, dude, I'm kind of sick of being the fucking the the last person on a job site. That fucking if me and my boss was not on this job site that we're at, so we're building a Chick-fil-A right now, and if me and my boss were not on this job and we did not pull all the cables and wire the fire panel, the fire marshal would never come into the job site. He would never approve of the job. So why the fuck? And the Chick-fil-A would never fucking get up for business. So why the fuck are we still the lowest paid fucking people on the job site? The bricklayers get paid more. The concrete masons get paid more. The sparkies get paid more. The fucking carpenters get paid more. The fucking tile dudes get paid more. Why the fuck are we the lowest paid dudes on the fucking job site? Like they could probably open up that fucking Chick-fil-A, without tile work in the bathroom and without toilets, but they can't fucking open up that Chick-fil-A under code under city limits, city code, under state code, unless their building is up to code with their fire alarm. So why the fuck are we getting paid the least? Like what the fuck? It don't make sense. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my boss, man, because I'm kind of getting to that point where like I don't know, man. It's easy work. Trust me. It's not like super physically intensive work, but I don't know, man. Either my boss needs to charge a lot more money for his jobs and start paying me fucking $35 an hour, $30 an hour, or I'm gonna go just start fucking painting, dude. Like literally, I could go paint walls as a fucking union painter for more money. Just wear a fucking a mask and a painting suit and spray it on walls. Join that union, and then also my kids and my wife would have health insurance. Yeah, no doubt, man. And I don't know, dude. It's just I really like fucking around with electrical shit though. I don't know what it is. I feel like if I want to do anything, I want to go into high voltage more than anything, and I'd probably try going non-union high voltage before anything else. But it does help a lot. Having health insurance for my whole family if I am in a union. But also then again, fucking, I don't want to fucking be in a union that's gonna take my dues. I don't want to fucking pay $60 a week or $60 a month just in dues to a union that's gonna fucking give my money to a political party that I don't agree with. And that's exactly what Minnesota is all about, dude. All of the fucking unions in Minnesota give all of their money to the Democratic Party. And look what just happened in fucking Minnesota. There was a fucking mass shooting at a Catholic church of this fucking crazy dude named Robin fucking whatever fucking, I'm not gonna say his name. Fuck him. He doesn't need to be spoken about. And that's one thing I hate about the mainstream media. Fuck these people and don't say their name. Don't make them fucking notarize. Fuck them. Some fucking retarded fucking crazy dude who was a male to female trans person, which is something notable because I feel like there has definitely been 5 different mass shootings within the last 7 years that have been perpetrated by transgender people. Um, I think that's something that should be studied. And you can say, "Oh no, mass shootings, 3,000 plus happen every year," but no, dude, fucking all those happen because of gang shit happening on the inner city type shit. They're black people shooting black people, and a mass shooting is just technically a media term of 4 plus people getting shot in one given incident. So fucking 3 people can, or 4 people can get shot in the fucking pinky toe, unless a mass shooting. It gets added to their statistic. So fuck their statistics. It doesn't make sense. You know what the media wants? They want straight white young males like me to be the perpetrator of mass shootings. You know why? Because they have agendas that they want to push. Whether it's by corporate interest, whether it's by foreign lobbyists, who fucking knows? But they'll never say it's a notable fucking incident, and like just happened in Minneapolis at this Catholic church. This Catholic church notable. Um, they're gonna say it was a white man, but in reality, it was a transgender white man. They're not gonna say that. They're gonna say no. His name was Robin. No, he was trans, and he was force fed and culturally and societally manipulated to take estrogen at the age of 17 years old, and he probably was mad because he could never get a fucking erection anymore. He probably could never fucking have sex again. He could never have kids again, and he was mad that he transgender. He trans. He was mad that he trans. You know, at the age that he did. You know, your brain is not fully developed until you're 26 years old. I feel like you shouldn't be able. The government and the pharmaceutical industry should not be able to give estrogen to a man or a boy until they're 26 years old. Period. And I mean, I know like when you're an adult, you can do what you want, yada yada yada. But fuck, dude, that's just what I feel about. And like I've had really close experience with a close friend that turned trans on me when he was 20. Um, and he was a really cool guy. And I mean, I'm sure he's okay now. And I actually think I randomly met into him, and he's about 400 fucking pounds now. When I knew him, he was about 130, and now he's fucking a ginormous fucking fat piece of shit. My wife, she married a dude um that went trans on her, and so she has like the total end to the whole trans community. It's pretty fucking disgusting the shit she's told me. The trans people, um, they will they will specifically seek out gay dudes that they could potentially um, manipulate and coax into becoming trans, and they will call them an egg. So if you're a gay dude and you have friends and you made friends with a trans person, they're gonna call you an egg, and they're gonna try everything they possibly probably can to indoctrinate you into their cult because you're their egg, and they're gonna try to say, "Hey, don't you ever feel like you want to be a woman? Don't you ever get horny for imagining that you're a woman and getting fucked in the butt? Yada yada yada. Whether it's autogonophilia, autogonophilia, or whether it's you actually have something deep rooted that you think you're a woman. Um, Still, these communities still think that um, it's okay to try to manipulate somebody to try to be someone or something they're not, and encourage it and then support it. And that's something that's happening in Minnesota all the fucking time. This isn't this isn't the first dude who turned into a transgender dude that went on a mass shooting. There's been like 6 mass shootings by transgender people since like 6 or 7 mass shootings by transgender people since 2018, and it's not just the fucking you know, it's not something that's not notable. It's something that you should make note of. Fucking most mass shootings are from gang shit in inner cities of black people or Mexican people, low income people type shit. And I might have an agenda too, but dude, this is just my opinion, man. I'm not telling you what to think about. I'm not telling you how to think, dude. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion, buddy. I have not met one single transgender person in my life, and I've met fucking more than a dozen of them. Um, and each one of them, they're not right. They are nihilists. They are self-hating. They don't like themselves. Um, they're pretty fucking. They're pretty full of self-destructive tendencies. And no, I lied. I met one single transgender person ever that I liked, and that I actually somewhat made friends with, and her name was um I don't fucking know. She was a part of a Defense Distributed. Um, she was pretty fucking cool. I forget her fucking name, but she was a fucking pretty cool girl. Um, and that's only because we had a mutual hobby in guns. Like she liked making guns, I liked guns, you know, so we liked each other, and you know, you know, that's kind of what it all boiled down to more than anything. And I mean, mass shooting is like I don't know. Nobody's ever going to be able to put themselves in the mind of somebody who'd want to kill innocent people. Like you can't rationalize that. Like thinking of somebody going to the fucking grocery store or somebody going to the club to go fuck. Try to find some fucking hot chick to go fuck. Like there's no rationalizing that anywhere or any place. Um, you have to be a sick, demented person to want to do something like that, or to be able to do something like that. Like I can understand somebody righteously killing somebody who raped their child, or shooting somebody that broke into their house, or shooting a tyrannical government employee that is violating their rights. I can rationalize and I can understand that, but because you're a part of what you identify as the ostracized, you know, part of society, and you hate yourself for it, and you're nihilistic for it, and your own society doesn't really accept you for it, that you're going to go hurt and kill other people and bring other people with you, and then go commit suicide. I can't understand that at all. Like, why don't you just fucking kill yourself? If you're that fucking nihilistic, if you hate yourself that fucking much, just fucking kill yourself. Put it, just fucking end it, dude. No, why do you need to fucking hurt innocent people and bring them along with you? Like, for real, what did they do to you? Especially some innocent little fucking kids. Like, if you're gonna, like, if I was a trans person, I was gonna go target people, and especially like the recent trans shooter that said like "fuck Jews." He passed like 4 synagogues on the way to this fucking Catholic church, and he has something against Jews, which I mean is understandable, dude. Fucking look at what's happening in Gaza. Look what Israel is doing to Gaza. Look what all of the innocent kids and women and children they're killing in Gaza. Why would he have that ideology that he wants to kill Jews and doesn't like Jews, but then pass 4 synagogues on his way to a Catholic church to kill little Catholic kids? And I mean, dude, I've had Catholic kids as my neighbors, and trust me, they're fucking weird. They're weird kids, but like they're not bad people. They're not going to talk to you. They're not gonna. They're not even gonna try to indoctrinate you into their little cult. They're gonna fucking do their own thing. They're gonna be their own people, and they're gonna leave you alone. No, exactly, bro. It doesn't make no. Yeah, exactly. There's no rationalizing any of it, man. Fucking no. It's just I've watched all the videos of a fucking Robin and all of his videos, dude. Fucking clearly he had a KDF what the fuck is it? Um Mercedes. What was the shooting that you did a research paper on when you were in high school? The Columbine shooters. They really like this one band called here. Let me look it up. It's like KDFM. It's like a German rock band, and he had one of their T-shirts on. So clearly he was fucking honor. He idolized the Columbine shooters. He had some weird fantasy about being a mass shooter. Probably before he ever became trans. Maybe not. Who knows? But he had a weird fantasy, weird fetish of killing innocent people because he knew that he was a fucked up person, and like at least he was nice enough to fucking post this fucking manifesto online so we could all read it right away. The Audrey Hale case, and the Christchurch shooting. Um, the police didn't want to post that. Okay, it's KMFDM. I have some. I actually like some of the songs because I'm kind of a weird fuck too. And yeah, the Columbine shooters were a big fan of this band, and obviously the shooter in Minnesota was also. He idolized the fucking Columbine shooters by wearing this fucking shirt, so he's gonna copy them and fucking wear the same KDFM shirt. Here's some of their music. No, they also like Ramenstein. Here's another really fucked up German band that the Columbine shooters like, which I'm also sure the shooter in Minneapolis like. I'll play it next, okay? I don't know. Ramenstein is kind of cool, honestly. I can't fucking. Yeah, you're right. The KMFDM is the Columbine. It was the Columbine shooters thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking play it. Anyways, ultimately, the shooter in Minneapolis was a product of the internet. He got sucked into 4chan. He got sucked into the bad parts of the internet. He got sucked into fucking icky shit, and it sucked him in mentally. He had no friends, probably. He had no friends that could like, question him and his ideology, question him and why he thought the way he did. Maybe he did, and maybe that's why he did what he does as well. Maybe he did make a friend, and he's like, "Hey, why did you like start taking estrogen when you were 17 years old? Why did you change your name when you were 17 years old?" And maybe that's also part of it as well. Maybe he did make a friend, um, and maybe that just made him hate himself even more. And he had something deep down inside of him that um, he's not going to just kill himself. He's going to take other people with him. Um, that's how these people think, and it is what it is. Yeah, no doubt, man. And also, there's not any studies on SSRIs. Like I've taken Adderall since I was in second grade, dude. Fucking, if anyone was supposed to be a fucking mass shooter, it could have been me. Fuck, dude, because I've taken Adderall since I was in second grade. But obviously, I never would have that thought even to begin with. But I think SSRIs, antidepressants, have something to do with it. I think more research needs to be done on SSRIs, on estrogen, you know, on the cultural effect of ideologies on people, and then them, going with them, and then realizing that they're not right or not true. Because my wife, when I first met my wife, um, her ex husband slash wife was trans. She was married to a trans man to female person for 2 years, and she told me all about their community, and she's told me about how these people are, how they feel, how they think. Um, I feel like I know more about this community than most people my age could ever fucking know about their community. And most of them, I feel bad for the people that are actually trans when they're actually unwell, and they actually feel like they're a woman, and they actually want to be viewed and identified as a woman, and they actually want to look and be like a woman. But also part of their community has autogynephilia, auto gyneph autogynephilia, whatever fucking it is, um, which kind of just fucks their community. So I feel like they need to figure out a way to separate themselves from those people, and make a different name for themselves, something. Fuck, I don't know. They can't just all be in the same trans community, because fuck, dude, it's kind of gross. My ex's dad actually is fucking disgusting. I have 3 kids with my ex, and randomly I went to this place called Ground Zero in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a club, like a goth fucking weird club that has like fucking BDSM shows in the back. It's fucking weird. Um, and I ran into my ex's dad, a 50 fucking something year old man, 50 fucking 5, 6 year old man, dressed up like a woman. And all I ever knew him as was my ex's dad. Like, I had a good relationship with the guy. He was always a guy to me. We shot guns together. Like, we had a good fucking relationship. He was a cool guy to me. And I randomly fucking ran into him at this fucking club, dressed up like a woman with fucking weird fucking clown makeup on. This like straight clown makeup on. He wasn't trying to look like a real girl at all. Like, he was emphasizing that he liked to look like a girl. Like, he got some weird kind of sexual fetish from looking like a girl. And that's my ex's mom, dude. That's the fucking grandpa of my kids. I have 3 fucking kids with this chick. What the fuck? I'm pretty fucking concerned. I hope my fucking kids don't turn out to be like this fucking guy. And I hope my fucking 3 kids don't fucking spend time around this fucking weirdo. Because what kind of fucking weirdo, 50 fucking 6-year-old dude that has 6 kids, 5 kids, I don't know, fucking multiple kids, more than 5 kids, goes to a fucking nightclub dressed up like a girl. And it's not like he just went there by himself either. He fucking went there with like a bunch of fucking other horribly fucking disgusting men dressed up like women. And like just like the fucking most disgusting, shittiest lipstick. Fucking smeared all over their face. Fucking fat as fuck, beer bellies, fucking shittiest, the shittiest wigs that you could ever imagine. They weren't even trying to look like, it's like they literally got horny trying to look like a girl, trying to make themselves look like the shittiest type of woman that you could ever fucking possibly try to make yourself be as a man. Like, literally, that's what their thing was. And that was my ex's fucking dad. I'm fucking horrified. I met this guy in person like this. I knew it was him because I knew how he talked. He looked me in the eye and he recognized me. It was a Halloween event, and I was dressed up like the fucking crow, which is kind of a something. It's kind of a notable, kind of experience. I don't know, dude. You can have your hobbies, but I'm not gonna go and fucking have a fucking threesome with a bunch of random fucking dudes when I still have kids in fucking high school or middle school. You know. No, dude, you don't need mental health medication, bro. You'll be fine, dude. Trust me. All you need to do is meditate. Literally, I think that is something that has been fucking cut out of American society way too fucking much. Is just straight meditation. All you need to do is sit alone by yourself at night in complete darkness and think your own thoughts. Cut out all of the noise, cut out all of the fucking nonsense. Think your own fucking thoughts, dude. Just calm down. Do some breathing exercise. Just breathe. Breathe 3 seconds in, hold it for 2 seconds, and then breathe 3 seconds out. Whenever you're having an anxiety attack, especially in your own bed, like if you're having an anxiety attack in your own house, then yeah, you probably have some kind of anxiety issue. But like I said, breathe 3 seconds in. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, three. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, three. Out, and just keep doing that, dude. You will conquer so many of your mental health issues that you probably think that you could not overcome just by simply being able to fucking breathe. I mean, I guess I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with a gun. Dude, have you ever had psychedelic drug induced mania? Like, have you ever taken mushrooms every day for like a month straight? I mean, you don't you clearly don't have mania because that's the thing with mental illness, bro. If you really have mental illness, you don't know that you have mental illness. If you know that you have depression and stress and mania, you don't have a real mental illness. If you're able to recognize that, it means that you know that you feel and you act a certain way under certain circumstances. So that's not mental illness. That's just who you are. If it was a real mental illness, you wouldn't be able to recognize that. You would just be doing it, and you don't know why. That's just you know, that's what mental illness is, bro. Trust me, I've been there, dude. I fucking had real mania, where like nobody told me that I was being weird. Nobody told me that I was acting weird. I was just doing what I thought, you know, me. Um, come to find out, you know, it took some fucked up things to happen for me to fucking finally realize that, hey, maybe I shouldn't have been acting that way. Maybe I should have had a second thought of the way I was acting. And for you to be able to recognize that you have depression and stress and mania, you obviously realize that, and so that means you're not mentally ill. And being mentally ill is not something to be fucking good about. It's not something to be happy about. I mean, it makes you unique. Fucking, you're probably gonna make some fucking pretty cool music, dude. If you ever want to make music or if you want to make art, you're probably gonna be probably a lot better than most people being able to, go through those things. Fuck yeah, dude. Respect to you, man. It does take a long time. Yeah, if you can write some cool books, write some cool fucking poems, you're probably gonna be a lot. You're gonna be way better off set to write the best fucking books, write the best fucking poems, write the best fucking songs than most normies would ever fucking be able to ever imagine. To do. You know what I mean? Most people that make the best fucking music are the most fucked up kind of people that have been through the most fucked up type of shit, that have the most fucked up kind of mental health. That's the most fucked up. The most best kind of art. The kind of people that have been through the most shit. Um, and dude, I've been through mania before, where you know I've been to I was forcefully sedated one time. Um, as a child, I was forcefully sedated. Held down by a bunch of nurses, fucking injected with fucking shit. Literally because I was talking about, because I thought I was a wizard, and because I thought that Hinduism was pretty fucking cool. Literally, literally, that was it. Like, I wasn't being confrontational with anyone. I wasn't being fucking violent. I got kidnapped and sedated, and it was fucking horrible, dude. And it only took up until that point where I realized, you know, maybe I was thinking not of the societal and cultural norm. Not to saying what I was thinking and how I was acting was wrong, because definitely what I was doing did not justify me being fucking kidnapped and sedated. That was fucking illegal, and I should sue the fucking people who did that to me. But it took that for me to realize that the way I was acting, the way I was thinking, was not normal from the way most people act and most people think. And that happened to me when I was 17. It is what it is. I can't fix it, I can't change it, but it's gonna always be with me for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna always forever fucking never trust fucking police. I'm gonna always forever never trust fucking the pharmaceutical industry, the fucking hospitals. Never gonna want to ever fucking be anywhere near any of those people because of what they put me through. Literally because I told them that I think a FBI I literally have the police report. I said like a FBI helicopter flew over my house, and I said that I think that I'm a wizard. It was like some shit as stupid as that. And then the cops came to my house. They convinced me to go into a fucking ambulance. They brought me. They strapped me into the ambulance. They brought me to a fucking hospital. And then when they got me into the hospital, They had fucking 4 police officers come in, hold each one of my limbs down as I'm screaming, "This is fucking torture. What the fuck are you doing to me?" And a nurse came and injected me with some type of sedative, and I passed out and woke up in a fucking mental hospital. If you wanna talk about fucked up shit, that's some pretty fucked up shit. Nah, dude. I don't know. I have no clue what you're fucking talking about, buddy. That's some fucked up shit, though. I never did anything wrong. I didn't. I got kidnapped, dude. I should fucking sue these people. I should sue the fucking police department for what they did to me. I should sue the fucking hospital for fucking doing that shit to me. I'll look it up. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, I'll share. Yeah, hold on. I'll share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen, buddy. What the fuck? Is she doing ketamine? What the fuck is she doing? It looks like she's doing ketamine. I used to drive that same car. I used to have that same minivan. What the fuck? It seems like she's on ketamine, man. She took way too much ketamine. What the fuck? What the fuck? This must have been what was happening in my ex fiance's mind. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck was that, dude? Yeah, dude. That's how fucking mental illness seems like, man. I mean, that's definitely that's probably like some fucking mental illness, like borderline personality disorder type mental illness, which I've fucking no clue how the fuck that shit works, but um, that was definitely very off-putting, and yeah, I don't know, dude. Mental illness is like, dude, I would almost wish fucking a drug addiction, like fucking, I would almost wish a fentanyl addiction on somebody more than like a severe mental health addiction or a mental health issue on somebody. Um, and normally they come hand in hand. Normally a lot of people with mental health issues also abuse drugs, but there are outliers that have mental health issues that use drugs but don't necessarily abuse them, and it's fucking scary, dude. It's fucking scary, dude. Could you imagine being a police officer and pulling up on somebody's fucking crib and they're having some fucking full on breakdown like that? Like they're speaking to their fucking alter ego and they're like seeing somebody else in front of them who's them, but they're not actually there. And then they get like violent because of it and they start fucking trying to drive people over and shit. God damn, nigga. What the fuck? Man, most people like that don't even need fucking drugs to fucking mess up their psyche, dude. They just need fucking stress. They just need fucking stress, dude. That's all I need is a fucking stressful environment, dude. Like that's what happened with my ex, dude. It'd be a stressful environment, a stressful thing would happen, and then she would fucking jump to fucking wanting to commit suicide. Like, dude, I can fucking play you some audio recordings right fucking now, dude. If you want to hear some fucked up shit, dude. If you wanna hear some real fucking, you know, fucked up mental illness type shit that I had to put up with. I mean, I'm sure you don't want to. But yeah, that's the benefit of working with a small company, buddy. I'll be quick, okay? I lived with this shit for 2 years. I love them, but I just know that I'm a shitty mom and I didn't deserve them. So you should just be a single dad and I'll just be dead. That'd be better. And they can just mourn me every year and remember the day I died and remember my birthday and that's all. You really wanted them to be 13, 14, 15 years old and wonder why did my mom kill herself? Was it my fault? Yeah, well, I'll write a letter and say it was your father's fault. Why? Why was it your father's fault? Because you drove me insane. How did I drive you insane? Nobody knows why they're alive. Nobody gets to choose. Oh yeah, it's so terrible, huh? I know that's why I wanted to kill myself tonight. I think tonight's the night. Finally, I can be free from all my fucking pain, suffering. How about we just go for my fucking brain expand?
Oh yeah, I'm so terrible. So why can't I choke myself? Then I can feel like I feel good. So why can't I choke myself? Then I can feel. Killing yourself is never the answer. Yeah, but killing yourself is never the answer. Stupid mommy, you're doing that. You're stupid. Where are you touching then? You made me a snake! Why are you punching me? Why are you punching my head? You just punched me in the head. I didn't mean to! Just get the kids, take your life! I don't want to be alive! Stop. I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be alive. I want you to get help. I don't want to get alive. I don't want to go to the hospital again. I literally want to kill myself if I went there. If I had to go there, you don't care about me. Stupid mommy, you're doing that. What's a mental disorder anyway? I feel like I'm insane. Have you ever felt like you want to be dead? Why do every day? I wake up. I'm the main person who's been supporting you this whole time. And you're happy. And my life is too far gone. I know, you're 23. Oh, you should just take all the custody. I'm a city mother anyway. You're 23 years old. Is this you? Are you really? You're making these decisions when you're in the middle of changing up your mental health medication. I'm trying to help you. You didn't take it away. Okay, just say a punch in the face and then I'll be just dead. You'll be just dead. I just want to die every fucking day. Why? What's so hard? I hate my life. Why did you hate it? What happened? Hey. Okay, I understand you hate it, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Do you want to go to the store? Do you want to go do something? Are you doing something to yourself? Hello? I can't leave you alone when you're like helping yourself. What are you doing? Stop it. You're not going to be able to do that. I can't leave you alone at all now. Come on. Stop choking yourself. I'm trying to help you calm down. I want to diffuse the situation. And me leaving you alone when you're choking yourself and cutting yourself is not the solution. And you're smoking weed and taking pills. Don't touch it! Don't touch my stuff! It's not helping it either. I don't care. You should care. You did. You didn't take it away. You're hurting yourself. I know I am, and I want to hurt myself. Why do you want to hurt yourself? Because I hate my life. What about your life do you not like? Everything. I'm thinking of one thing. My brain feels like it's going insane every day. What about it makes it go insane? Everything. Don't say me. Don't say everything. Think of one thing. My whole existence. You've never been alive. What about your whole existence? Why do you think like that? My life is a big fucking shit show. Why? Why is it? I wonder. Because I have to be fucking locked at home all the time. Emily, look at what you're doing right now. You're smoking weed to avoid all your problems instead of confronting them. I don't care. I'm gonna feel fucking good. I'm gonna smoke as much as I want. Till it's gone. And then what? What happens when it's gone? And then, I don't know, I'll get more fucking stronger mental health pills. I'll just take lithium and be a fucking lithium head like a battery. I'll just get my brain shocked and then I'll... You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you more than anyone. You know that I care about you Emily, look at what you're doing right now. You're smoking weed to avoid all your problems instead of confronting them. I don't care. I'm going to feel fucking good. I'm going to smoke as much as I want. Oh, it's gone. And then what? What happens when it's gone? And then, I don't know. I'll get more fucking stronger mental health skills. I'll get my brain sharp and then I'll just let it all. You know that I care about your brain. You know that I care about you more than anyone else. smoking weed to avoid all your problems instead of confronting them. I don't care. I have a few fucking guns. I'm gonna smoke as much as I want. So it's gone. And then what? What happens when it's gone? And then, I don't know, I'll get more fucking stronger mental health pills. I'll just take lithium and see if fucking lithium has like a battery. I don't get my brain shocked and then I'll just trust it when I let it off.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine dealing with that shit when you have fucking 3 little kids, fucking sleeping, across the hallway. And she didn't just act like that, once or twice. She acted like that in front of the kids multiple times, a lot of times. How fucked up do you think my little 8-year-old girl is right now? Listening to her mom saying she's gonna fucking kill herself. But yet I'm the one who can't see my fucking kids. That's Minnesota for you. Literally. That's literally Minnesota for you. If you want to talk about fucked up shit, that's Minnesota. And like I've shown this shit to the judge. I've shown this evidence to the judge. I've presented it to her in a way that she did not have to do any work in even being able to look into it. She didn't have to do any work. I know a judge is not supposed to have to look into evidence. So I presented the evidence as what it was. It's a fact. It happened. And she didn't fucking care. This judge now wants me to fucking pay $1,500 to $3,000 for forensic psychological evaluation. Why? I don't fucking know why. Why the fuck does she not have to do a fucking forensic psychological evaluation? Why the fuck did she steal 50%? Why the fuck was she able to steal my 50-50 sole and legal custody away from me when I had all this evidence? And the lawyer I had at the time when it happened had all that evidence as well. Why? Nobody knows, dude. It doesn't make sense, dude. Luckily, my kids are still fucking alive. That's all I fucking care about. I know my kids are gonna be fucked probably for the rest of their life, especially my daughter Embry. She's about to be 9 years old. Fucking tomorrow. Happy birthday, Embry. I love you, little girl. Happy birthday. I miss you, Embry. I wish I could see you more. It is. It literally is, dude. It literally is. Fucking, she was able to, and then so she was able to get a bullshit order for protection granted. So her third time trying. So this is her third time trying to get a restraining order granted, bro. She finally was able to get it granted in Washington County, Minnesota, with some bullshit fucking judge because I had a lawyer that didn't give a fuck and didn't fucking do their job. I would have done a much better job fucking just simply representing myself, and I wish I would have. I'm never fucking hiring a lawyer in civil court, family law, civil bullshit ever fucking again. Because if I did, I would not be in the situation in the first place. But anyways, the judge let this. My lawyer let this happen. She let me lose my sole and legal custody, and I had 50-50 sole and legal custody. And I didn't see my boys for 2 years. Even after my boys were abandoned with me for 6 months, I didn't see my daughter for fucking 3 years. Finally, 2.5 months ago, I finally just, got the judge to agree to let me see my kids in person again. It's fucking disgusting, dude. And this was the lady that made this happen to me. She has no evidence against me at all, dude. That was her. That's how she acted, and I only was ever trying to help her, dude. I saved her from killing herself multiple fucking times. She tried swallowing a bunch of pills multiple times. She locked herself in a closet with fucking firearms multiple times and said she wanted to shoot herself. And I fucking had to kick in the door multiple times. And then she fucking turned that on me and said that I was abusing her and I wanted to hurt her because I wouldn't let her fucking be in a closet next to a gun safe with a key that had guns in it. So I'm the bad guy. Like, dude, it's fucking sick, dude. Fucking make sure if you get some bitch pregnant that she has a good family. That's all I'm saying, dude. that she is a good family, because my ex had a fucked up mom, fucked up dad, fucked up family. But there is outliers. The stereotype is never the exception. You might, like my wife right now, she had a fucked up family, but she's a fucking amazing woman. Like, I could never ask for a better wife. I'm not gonna lie. Some people, learn from having a fucked up family, and they actually change from it and become better people. And some people embrace it and they just become even worse fucking people. Um, so yeah, that's really all I have to say, buddy. Oh yeah, dude, and I stayed away from the cops and courts too. I just recorded this shit and I documented it because I knew that it was going to get to the point eventually where, the courts were going to get involved because there's no fucking fixing her mental illness. She was on gabapentin. She was on so many different bipolar medications. She was on this. She was on that. She was on fucking everything you could ever imagine, dude. Fucking nothing helps. But anyways, bro, I'm gonna go to bed, man. I think I gave you my Discord. If you ever want to post a comment in my Discord, I'll post a comment in my Discord right now, so you have my actual Discord name. If you ever want to message me, bro, um, feel free to message me if you ever want to talk about anything, bro. All right. Yeah, dude. And if you ever want to talk, just hang on, let me here's my fucking Discord, man. Here's my Discord, bro. If you ever want to talk about anything, man, just hit me up. All right. Much love, buddy. I hope you have a good night. And I'm sorry for. I hope I didn't trauma dump on you too much and spread too much bullshit on you. I hope you just forget about it in the morning. And, it's not your life, it's my life. So don't worry about it, bro. I'm going to play my jaw harp one more time if you want to listen. And yeah, I'm going to go to bed. All right, buddy. Good night. Hope you have a good night. Sleep tight, buddy. Sleep tight, guys. Much love, guys. Much love to anyone who ever watched this fucking live stream. I appreciate you. Peace. Much love. I hope you have a good day and good weekend. Good fucking week. Good fucking life. If I can fucking figure out how to end this. Yeah, you're right. All right, Alt F4.